SentVi is an investigative tool that discovers connections, relationships, and patterns by visualizing data and linking people, places, things, and events. A broad spectrum of businesses and industries use SentVi, from law enforcement investigations to retail fraud, contact tracing to insurance claims and risk analysis, or analyzing social connections. SentVi will help you convert large, unwieldy datasets into easy-to-understand graphical representations that let you highlight areas of interest in moments. Let's take a look at just a few examples of times SentVi provided the answers people needed. We'll start with a large department store chain. They suspect fraud, but need proof and specific examples before taking action. We see here a book of all transactions at different retail locations. The software can handle extremely large data sets. Hundreds of thousands of entries are not a problem for this tool, and it can turn them into a link chart instantly. This link chart shows the connections among people, stores, and transaction types. We can now see that these two individuals are connected by just a small subset of stores. SentVi can also help find meaningful connections by analyzing call records. We start with over 4,000 rows of call numbers and call dates, as well as a phone book of who owns each number. All this information is pulled into SentVi to generate this image. Here, we see many small networks of phones talking to one another. This can be useful in a police investigation, isolating and zooming in on the most complex network. We upload yet another dataset of targeted phone numbers and enable these numbers to be highlighted within the software when they appear in the network. Use the shortest path tool to find intermediaries connecting individuals, and target your investigation to these people. In our third example, we will examine how SentVi can be used to investigate cyber threats. This time, our dataset includes IP addresses, location data, malware types, latitude and longitude, and infection dates. The software will not only allow us to visualize how the servers are connected, but we can isolate a specific virus and, using Google Earth, see how it spread across the country over time. Malware is not the only threat to be tracked. SentVi has also been used to track and research terror cells worldwide. Here we can see 3 terrorist cells operating, and using the navigator feature, we can zoom in to see the connections and visualize the structure's organization. Complex data, such as various crime scene evidence gathered from a variety of sources, can be understood using the multi-visualizer analysis. Here we have information about 3 different arsons. We'll link this data with phone numbers, calls, and cell phone tower pings using the multi-visualizer. This will generate a list of suspects who were making calls in the area near all 3 arson incidents. Finally, social networks, both digital and in person, can be analyzed to identify leaders, influencers, and communication pathways. This dataset includes information from a megachurch with about 10,000 members. It includes spreadsheets with data, including congregants and family members, places of employment, and information on which people are involved in different sponsored classes or activities. SentVi found this network, and zooming in, we can now easily see which people act as connections amongst various groups, families, and activities. These individuals may be good people to approach about leadership positions. We can also see how any 2 individuals are connected within the church. SentVi can help you investigate the connections, relationships, and patterns within your complex data to find the answers that matter most to you. Contact us for a software demonstration and free trial. Call us today or send an email to info@sentvi.com.